Okay, so guys, I really hope this video doesn't disappear before you watch it, because if it does, well, let's just say the Galactic Council has a sense of humor that's way too advanced for humans. Honestly, I don't even know where to start, so I'm just going to tell it like it happened, faceless and all, because trust me, nobody should ever see my face during this, not even me. So here's the thing, dating an alien is not like dating a human. You think you know how romance works? Nope. Completely different rules, and apparently, what humans call sweet and intimate can accidentally be a major interstellar incident. It all started on a normal evening. I mean, as normal as it gets when your girlfriend is an alien with, how do I even describe this? Like 10 times my strength, an absurdly flexible body, and eyes that glow when she's excited. And trust me, she gets excited about pretty much everything. So there I was, trying to be romantic. Candles? Check. Hollow music playlist? Check. Comfortable human-approved space couch? That's where things went wrong because apparently, comfortable, for humans is like a flimsy twig for her species. But I didn't know that. I didn't know anything. So we were sitting there, and she kept leaning over me, smiling this cute, mischievous smile that humans would call adorable, and aliens apparently call. This is the moment where the official bonding begins. And I had no idea. I thought we were just getting cozy. I thought it was just normal. And then she did the thing. The thing from behind. I honestly didn't know that there was a thing from behind an alien culture that meant, well, apparently, you're now bonded for life. At first, I thought it was just, playful. Like humans do the playful poke or tickle or whatever. But no. Not even close. Immediately after, she froze for a second, like she was waiting for me to respond, and I panicked. Because, in that second, I realized that whatever she thought we were doing was kind of serious. And by serious, I mean legally recognized across her entire planet. Her species? They have this ancient mating ritual thing where certain gestures, positions, and mutual reactions automatically initiate a bond. And she had just done that. From behind. Which, by the way, I thought was normal romance. But apparently, it's like signing an intergalactic marriage certificate without reading the fine print. And that's when I pulled out my holo recorder. Because if this was going to go down in history, and apparently it already has, I needed proof that I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, technically, the moment was recorded. It exists. And yes, it's horrifying to think about, but also hilarious. So here I am, talking to a faceless camera, explaining how I accidentally got married? Or performed a sacred fertility ritual? Or caused the alien royal family to panic? I'm not even sure what the human translation is, honestly. I just know that I'm probably going to end up on every galactic meme page before the week is out. The worst part, or maybe the funniest, depending on your perspective, is her reaction. She's grinning, glowing eyes, arms crossed, looking at me like I just failed some kind of human intelligence test. And meanwhile, I'm scrambling over words, trying to explain. Guys, I swear I didn't know that counted as marriage. Which is true. I didn't. I swear. I just wanted a quiet night. Maybe hold hands, maybe kiss a little, maybe binge watch some old human shows without dying in alien enthusiasm. That's all. But no. Apparently, subtlety is a foreign concept. And humans? We have this thing called modesty, which she finds extremely confusing. So I'm sitting there, holding the holo recorder, muttering apologies in multiple languages, and she's just laughing. Not evil laugh, not annoyed laugh, just amused. Like watching a toddler try to defuse a bomb. Only this toddler is me, and the bomb is apparently an official ritual recognized across a galaxy that I didn't even know existed. And now the entire planet probably thinks I'm some kind of bold, daring, ritual-completing human hero. Spoiler alert, I'm not. I'm just trying to survive the night without accidentally triggering any more cultural disasters. And honestly, that's the thing about dating aliens, you have to constantly measure your actions in 3 separate universes of meaning. What's cute to me might be ceremonial to her. What's intimate to her might be catastrophic to the royal family. What's a scandal to humans might just be Tuesday on her planet. And I am living proof that humans are, well, fragile. Mentally. Physically? Also fragile. Emotionally? Do not ask. Anyway, that's the setup. The rest of the story? Let's just say that the video is spreading fast. Across planets, species, and probably some rogue asteroid colonies. And me? I'm just sitting here, narrating it to you, hoping that at least someone out there laughs with me, because crying? Way too much effort right now. But if this video gets deleted, you'll know why. Because somewhere out there, a royal family, a species, and a bunch of humans are either furious or in stitches. And me? I'm just hoping she still finds me cute. So, after the incident, I thought maybe, just maybe, it would stay between me and her. I mean, humans tend to overreact, but I didn't expect the entire galaxy to get involved before breakfast. Turns out, the moment she did that thing from behind wasn't just a bonding gesture. It was a full-blown interstellar declaration. Somewhere on her planet, royal messengers were already scrambling holographic scrolls, alerting everyone that a human had officially participated in a sacred ritual. And I'm sitting on my couch, holding the holo recorder like a lifeline, muttering, I didn't sign up for galactic paperwork. Her parents, yes, her parents, who are basically the equivalent of alien emperors, somehow got wind of the situation through telepathic family notifications. And now, instead of worrying about my survival, I'm considered an official suitor. Apparently, in their culture, failing to properly react after the ritual is disrespectful. So now, any hesitation on my part is being broadcast as a political statement. I don't even know how to respond telepathically, let alone verbally, so I just wave my arms awkwardly and hope it's culturally appropriate. It's probably not. Meanwhile, the video is spreading like solar fire across the galaxy. I keep seeing little alerts pop up. Human completes sacred bonding, human accidentally marries alien girlfriend, watched before deleted, interstellar scandal. Memes are being generated faster than I can process. Aliens in other star systems are debating whether I'm some kind of heroic fertility agent, or an intergalactic troublemaker. And humans? Humans are in full-on panic mode, messaging me like, Dude, are you okay? Are we going to war? Her species, on the other hand, has completely different interpretations. Some think I am a legendary hero performing an ancient fertility ritual that hasn't been attempted by outsiders in millennia. They send ceremonial gifts, holographic tokens, and instructions on how to honor the ritual. I try to follow them, but half of the instructions are in a language that sounds like liquid metal and the other half involve contorting my body into positions that would break every human bone if attempted. Meanwhile, she's just laughing at my attempts, calling it adorably awkward human dedication. And honestly, she's not wrong. The royal family, apparently, has already held a summit via holoprojection discussing my participation. I think they're debating whether I deserve a throne, a medal, or at least a lifetime supply of alien snacks. And me? I'm hiding under the blanket, recording this for my faceless audience, hoping they get how chaotic this is. I try to explain that it was just a private moment, not a historic galactic event. I fail spectacularly. They're sending formal invitations to a celebratory ceremony, which I assume involves rituals I can't even pronounce. Adding to the chaos, alien news channels are broadcasting clips of me flailing mid-moment, narrating the story as if I am the galaxy's unintentional love hero. The subtitles translate my panicked mutterings as, The human bravely embraces the ancient ritual. Brave? Guys, I was screaming internally. And the humans watching these streams are horrified. Is he okay? Should we call the space police? Did he just sign an interstellar marriage license? The comments are relentless, half in panic, half in awe, all of them completely missing the nuance. Which, honestly, is fair because there is no nuance here. Meanwhile, she decides to take advantage of the situation. She's proud, glowing, and for some reason, thinks this is the perfect opportunity to show off human cultural quirks to her species. She explains how humans fumble through intimacy, overthink gestures, and have weird little rituals like Netflix binge dates. The royal family is fascinated. They ask if I do this for all humans. I panic again and try to clarify, but she just smirks and says, "No, he's special. He's just slow." That part at least is true. So here I am, narrating to you, my faceless audience, and honestly, the stress is insane, but the humor is too good to ignore. I keep saying, "Guys, I swear I didn't know that counted as marriage." And people across 3-star systems are probably taking bets on how long it will take for me to fully accept my role in alien society. I can feel the memes already. Human accidentally weds alien royalty. Flailing human completes fertility ritual. Watched before deleted. Human meets galactic destiny from behind. It's relentless. And yet, amidst all the chaos, there's something kind of wonderful. She's looking at me like I'm perfect, despite my panicked human flaws. She finds my embarrassment endearing, my mistakes hilarious, and my attempts at interstellar diplomacy touching. In her eyes, I am brave, kind, and unbelievably worthy of her species' attention. So maybe humans really are fragile, awkward, and clumsy, but somehow, in this galaxy filled with glowing-eyed aliens, interstellar traditions, and viral videos, being human works. Somehow, I survived the rituals, the royal family, the fertility misunderstandings, and the memes, and I even get to hold her hand. But don't get me wrong, I'm still recording this for faceless viewers because, if the video disappears, well, you'll know. You'll know that one private, misunderstood moment spiraled into the most chaotic interstellar viral scandal imaginable. And me? I'll just keep flailing, narrating, and hoping she never gets bored of human incompetence, because apparently, my life now belongs to the galaxy's funniest, weirdest, and most confusing ritual. And that's just Tuesday for me. By this point, I've accepted that my life is no longer just my own. The moment that incident happened, apparently, I became a galactic celebrity, ritual participant, and accidental hero all at once. Every time I try to explain myself, I realize I'm juggling 3 completely incompatible perspectives: human, alien girlfriend, and galactic observers. And honestly, none of them make it easy. Humans are panicking. Her species is worshipping me. And my alien girlfriend, well, she's loving every second of it, grinning like she's just discovered the funniest human in the universe. I tried to record another faceless update, thinking I could calm things down. Big mistake. The moment I started narrating, a hollow transmission from her royal family appeared in the corner of my feed. They wanted to know if I was prepared to participate in the upcoming ceremonial festivities. Festivities? I don't even know how to properly hold a fork when she's around without accidentally breaking it. And now I'm expected to navigate alien ceremonial robes, glowing symbols, and chanting holograms without tripping over my own legs. Meanwhile, she keeps floating over my shoulder, whispering tips in that mischievous, glowing-eyed way that makes my brain short-circuit. Meanwhile, the viral spread of the original video hasn't slowed down. In fact, it's picked up momentum. Aliens from 3 different star systems have created reaction holovids, analyzing my panic like I'm some kind of human ritual textbook. Humans have started betting on how long it will take before the royal family officially declares me married. Some are offering insurance for accidental interstellar weddings, which I find both hilarious and terrifying. I keep muttering, "Guys, I didn't even know there were insurance policies for this." And somewhere in the galaxy, someone is printing memes of me flailing with the caption, "Human accidentally weds alien, the tutorial." Her reaction to all of this chaos is, predictably, fantastic. She's glowing, giggling, and somehow managing to make my humiliation look like adorable heroism. She explains to her family and advisors that humans are hopelessly clumsy, but charming in their unpredictability. I think she may have literally made me the poster child for human awkwardness in alien culture. And I can't even be mad, because she's holding my hand, leaning over me, and laughing in that way that makes me feel like I might survive the ceremonial chaos after all. Somehow, in the middle of panic, humiliation, and interstellar scrutiny, There's a warm glow of connection that I can't deny. The royal family, of course, has interpreted every word I mutter into the hollow camera as part of the ritual. When I stammer explanations about how humans don't have the same mating rituals, they nod solemnly, thinking I'm performing a humble human gesture of acceptance. They send gifts, some edible, some purely ceremonial, which I am terrified to touch. One of them glows like liquid metal, and I'm pretty sure it's alive. I tried to hand it back politely, and she whispers, "Don't worry, humans are supposed to be scared." Thanks for that. Really helpful. Then, just when I think I might survive, the alien media teams decide to interview me. Well, interview might be too generous a word. They beam a holographic projection directly into my living room, and I'm frozen in place while they ask questions like, "Do you understand the full significance of your ritual?" And, "Are you aware that your species has never successfully completed this without fatal errors?" Fatal errors? I'm pretty sure my fatal error was signing up for a casual date that turned into intergalactic history. I mumble something about learning fast and being enthusiastic. And apparently, that counts as profound wisdom. All the while, she's beside me, glowing eyes sparkling, making little comments that make me simultaneously melt and panic. "You humans are so fragile," she says. "But you try so hard." That's cute. Cute? I feel like a flailing, sweat-drenched mess trying not to break ceremonial artifacts, and she calls it cute. Somehow, my entire species' reputation is riding on my ability to not faint in front of glowing alien symbols, and she's laughing at me. I think this is the first time in history that a human has simultaneously become an interstellar hero and a comedy act. And yet, I can't stop smiling. There's something exhilarating about surviving chaos with her by my side. She's making me feel human, despite all the alien rules, glowing eyes, and ceremonial holograms. Somehow, in all of this, the accidental marriage, fertility rituals, and viral videos, there's genuine connection. I can feel it every time she nudges me, whispers advice, or laughs at my horrified reactions. Maybe humans are fragile. Maybe we're awkward. But apparently, in a galaxy full of rituals, glowing-eyed observers, and viral scandals, awkward humans can survive, and even thrive, if they have the right alien by their side. By the end of the day, I'm exhausted, emotionally fried, and more confused than ever, but also ridiculously happy. And yes, I'm recording this all for you, faceless viewers, because the story can't just disappear. You need to see what happens when a normal human accidentally completes an alien bonding ritual, becomes a viral sensation, and somehow falls in love at the same time. Because let me tell you, if you think dating humans is complicated, try doing it across galaxies, cultures, and ceremonial holograms. And the best part? She's still laughing. I think that's the part that really matters. The chaos, the viral memes, the interstellar attention, they're all secondary. If I survive this and she's still happy, glowing, and amused by me, then maybe, just maybe, I can survive the rest of this accidental galactic scandal, too. And yes, I'm already dreading the next ceremonial invitation, but I'll get through it. Somehow. Somehow, despite all the panic, memes, royal proclamations, and accidental viral fame, things started to settle, just a little. Not because the galaxy stopped freaking out, but because I started figuring out how to survive it all. The royal family? Still officially considering me a suitor. Alien media? Still broadcasting every flail and stammer. Humans? Still messaging me in existential panic. And my alien girlfriend? Still glowing, still laughing, still somehow making me feel like none of it matters as long as we're together. Honestly, if someone had told me humans could survive an intergalactic scandal like this and still keep a romantic connection intact, I would have laughed. Now I'm living proof. The ceremonial gifts didn't stop either. Some were edible, some were clearly symbolic, and some seemed to vibrate at frequencies I wasn't built for. I learned quickly which ones were safe to touch and which ones required the alien equivalent of a space suit. Meanwhile, she guided me through it, giving me little nudges, little whispered instructions that made my heart race more than the ritual ever did. Just hold it like this, she said, her glowing eyes flashing with amusement. I held it wrong at least 3 times, creating sparks, alarm sirens, and what I'm pretty sure were holographic fainting warnings. She laughed every time, calling it adorable, and for some reason that made me feel like I was winning at being human in an alien world. Then came the final interviews. Holo reporters from 3 different star systems wanted a wrap-up statement. I sat there, recording another faceless confession, and tried to sum it up. Yes, I accidentally participated in an ancient fertility ritual, I said, voice trembling. Yes, apparently that counts as marriage in alien culture, and yes, I am alive and slightly panicked. But also, I really like her. I said it again just to make sure they got the romantic part, because if the universe is going to witness my embarrassment, at least it should know there's love involved. And she leaned over, whispering, You humans really are hopeless, but that's why I love you. And somehow, despite everything, that made it all worth it. Humans continued to flood social feeds with memes, reaction clips, and panic-stricken posts. Aliens continued to debate whether my performance was heroic, comedic, or dangerously entertaining. And I continued to narrate it all for faceless viewers, trying to keep the story coherent. I'm not sure it ever will be. But one thing is clear, interstellar scandal or not, I survived. And more importantly, I survived with her, which is way more than I expected from a quiet night in. By now, I had accepted that some parts of dating an alien will always be confusing, chaotic, and a little terrifying. But I also realized that this is exactly why it's amazing. She makes human awkwardness feel like charm. She turns panic into laughter. She transforms accidental ceremonial disasters into moments of genuine connection. Somehow, the flailing, terrified human in me has become the flailing, delighted human that she adores. And honestly, the rest of the galaxy can watch and speculate all it wants. I don't care. We spent the night talking, laughing, and holding hands, despite the holographic invitations, ceremonial reminders, and streaming news clips still popping up in the background. She explained that humans are entertainingly fragile and perfectly unprepared, which made me feel both insulted and proud. I tried to explain my point of view, that humans sometimes need manuals, practice, and maybe protective padding, but she just laughed and hugged me tight. In that moment, all the chaos, viral fame, and interstellar misunderstandings faded into the background. I realized that survival isn't just about avoiding disaster, it's about sharing it with someone who finds your flaws charming and your mistakes hilarious. So here I am, recording one last faceless confession for you, my unseen audience, hoping you understand how absurd this all is. Guys, I accidentally married my alien girlfriend, participated in a sacred fertility ritual, and survived the entire galaxy's reaction without dying. No regrets, except maybe all the paperwork. She nudged me, glowing eyes sparkling, and whispered, You humans are slow, but lovable. And honestly, that's the best compliment I could get after the most chaotic, embarrassing, hilarious, and romantic night of my life. And maybe that's the takeaway. If you date aliens, expect chaos, expect viral fame, expect royal interventions, and expect cultural disasters. But also, expect love, laughter, and someone who sees all your flaws and still thinks you're amazing. And if the video disappears, you'll know why. Somewhere out there, the royal family, her species, and humans alike are probably still debating whether I'm a hero, a clown, or just a human who got lucky enough to survive a bonding ritual from behind. And me? I'll be sitting here, holding her hand, laughing at the absurdity, and wondering how I ever thought a quiet night in was a good idea.